For now, let's shift focus to North Korea. The country is reporting a mysterious disease. At least 800 families have fallen sick. All suspected cases have been asked to quarantine. What is this mysterious disease? What are the symptoms? Also, is North Korea equipped to deal with another outbreak? Our next report looks at these questions.
North Koreans are falling sick. It's not just the Wuhan virus, but also some mysterious intestinal disease. North Korea is calling it an acute enteric epidemic. Enteric is a medical word for intestinal. Experts suspect the illness could be typhoid or cholera. At least 800 families are said to have been affected. The cases are confined to the South Hwanggi province. Let's now learn a little about enteric diseases. Their source is almost always contaminated water or contaminated food. The symptoms include cramps, fever, and diarrhea. Enteric diseases can spread from one person to another. That way, it's like the Wuhan virus. North Korea isn't a stranger to these intestinal diseases. You know, given its history of food insecurity. Hwanggi, the province under watch, is North Korea's main agricultural region. An epidemic here stands to worsen the food crisis everywhere. Dictator Kim Jong-un has ordered that the epidemic be contained as soon as possible. The question, though, is how? The Hermit Kingdom's healthcare is questionable. Consider the fact that North Korea has still not been able to confirm its Wuhan virus cases. Of course, it has finally admitted that there are cases in North Korea. But how many? It cannot tell. Pyongyang has been reporting the number of people with fever. But does fever invariably suggest infection? You need to take an RT-PCR to confirm that, and North Korea does not have enough testing supplies. Until recently, it didn't have Wuhan virus vaccines either. Kim and co. have hijacked the latest outbreak. It has been turned into a propaganda campaign. What's being highlighted is not people's misery, but Kim and his clan's generosity. State-run news agency KCNA says Kim and his sister have personally made the medicines that were sent to the affected families. If remotely true, then that's bad news, because neither is qualified to prepare medicines. Now take a look at the videos being beamed to the world. Authorities are seen dressed in crisp clothes, carrying medicines to the affected families. Family members are crying upon receiving aid.
전염병 전파 상황과 치료 사업 경험을 알아보고 환자들에 대한 집중 치료와 생활 보장 사업을 잘해서.
In another clip, trucks carrying aid are moving from one part of the country to another. It's a frame charged with nationalism, befitting only a patriotic song in the background. When these trucks enter a city, they are greeted with people waving flowers and flags. Some people can be heard screaming, "Long live Comrade Kim Jong-un." And as usual, there are people crying. These clips are straight out of a propaganda movie. They hardly depict an ongoing epidemic.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.